Mm-hmm. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we're live. Oops. Drew Drop, Pro Gamer, Brooke Barnes, and Gore. What's up, guys? Doing a casual stream today just to hang out with you guys. Talk, chit chat, anything. Felt bad that I couldn't get those videos that I've had done for 3 or 4 days now. Just to have them uploaded today, but it did not work out how I wanted it to. So what's up? How you guys doing? You guys joined quick, by the way. You must have notifications on. Thank you. Yeah. I was, earlier today, my day so far, I started playing the Halo Infinite multiplayer beta. And, Jacob Orion Korean, what's up? How's it going? So I was playing the beta for Halo Infinite, and it was a lot of fun, honestly. I didn't expect them to drop it today, but they did. I didn't watch the 20th... Gore, did you watch the 20th anniversary Xbox stream? Because I actually didn't. Hey, Mighty, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm just relaxing. I have some time this afternoon, so I thought I would have a fun hangout stream with you guys. Halo Infinite Beta is pretty great so far. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. I don't have any issues. We had one issue. I was playing in a match. It was a domination match. And points B and C, you could capture, but A was glitched, and you couldn't capture it. And you don't get a point until you capture all 3 points, and then that's how you get a point for your team. And no one could capture point A. So, like, our team was, like, the better team. And we captured B and C, and we're like trying to capture A. We're just sitting on it, and it's just not capturing. And and it went to overtime. And then there was no timer on overtime. Like, oh shit, did I just waste like 20 minutes playing this? But no, the timer eventually kicked in. So I'm glad they have that as a failsafe for such situations. But had a tough day at work, but today has been okay so far. What do you do for the job, Drew? What was tough about it? I got a cold, so not feeling so well. I'm sorry to hear it, Brooke. One thing, a family remedy that I do, or my dad had me do when I was little, was half a glass of Sprite, half a glass of orange juice. Calls it his concoction. And it's like, so you get the bubbly, sugary taste of like the Sprite, and then the vitamin C of orange juice. And I don't know. Maybe it's a placebo. Maybe because he told me it'd make me feel better. But whenever I drink that, I always feel better. So, yeah, I saw the 70 backwards compatible games. That's pretty cool. They also added like 60 FPS modes to like Fallout New Vegas and a bunch of other games. And like, that's so cool. I don't know how they do that. Like how you go back and change the code for a game. That makes you wonder if they're actually going to, it's true that they're going to go back and remake New Vegas. But Diego Mahi, hello. How's it going? Welcome. Have I seen MHA World Heroes Mission yet? Yes, I have, Jacob Orion. I have a review on my channel. I saw it the day it opened, or premiered, I guess. And I actually have... let me show you guys I'll pull out the manga that they give you for seeing the movie. Let's see. Ta-da! Really, really cool. You got this for seeing it opening weekend. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because there's spoilers. But in my video review, I actually do kind of go through this. I talk about spoilers and stuff. So, yeah. But I did like the movie a lot. I thought the movie was just as good as the second movie. You love the sign? Thank you all. My sister actually got that for me for my birthday this last year. And you can do like a whole bunch of cool stuff with it. You can, let me change the mode. I think you can do the alternating mode. Okay, so you can obviously change the colors of it and like the brightness and stuff. But, where's the auto one? So now it should fluctuate between colors, which is really cool. Yeah. Well, I can't say because I work in the government, but yeah, let's just say idiots for calling me. LOL. You work in the government? That's cool. That's really cool, actually. Hopefully you guys don't spy on me. You know, not that I have anything to hide, but all the Max Payne games, Fear games, Red Dead Revolver, and some Star Wars games. Oh, okay. I also heard this is the last they're adding though. Like they're not adding any more, which is kind of sad to hear. But hopefully they got by now all the big ones. So waiting for it to come to digital so I can do a reaction for it. Yeah, you'll love the movie. The movie is great. I had a great time. Let me put this back. I have like the entire manga collection behind me. I'm actually out of shelf space, so I need to either get a new shelf or like reorganize stuff. I could fit more, but I have all my Funko Pops stored over here too. They're all out of the boxes and whatnot. So, Gazelle-chan feels good, man. Concern dodge. What? Welcome, Brian Upaka. Upaka? I don't know. Any new animes to watch yet? No, but I'm awaiting Mob Psycho Season 3. That's going to be coming soon. And then this winter, presumably in December, it might be January, we're getting the new Attack on Titan. I shouldn't say just new Attack on Titan season. We're getting the final Attack on Titan season. So, yeah, it was a really nice gift from her. It's the first time anyone's ever gifted me something related to the channel. So let me just put this on a. There we go. So that was really sweet of her. And then, yeah, because I don't know if I'll ever get a play button. I don't know if I'll ever reach 100K. I'd like to, but that's how you get the silver plaque one that you see behind a lot of YouTubers. So, let's see. Watched World's Heroes Mission for the 4th time yesterday. The 4th time, dang. Arcane is amazing. Not anime, but I highly recommend it. Yeah, Arcane's on my list, and it's funny because I actually have played a little bit of League of Legends. And so my voice actor instructor, who I'm doing the lessons with, he actually is a huge League of Legends fan, and he watched it and he said it was really good. So, let's see. Yeah, I barely play League of Legends. I played Szechuani. She's a tank. She like rides like a boar or like a depending on the skin, like different animal. She's really fun. I've been watching Yashahime, Scarlet Nexus, and One Piece for this season, and I love them. One Piece, I got to episode. I watched it. It's funny. I started watching it like 3 or 4 years ago because a coworker had me start watching it, and like each summer I would watch like another 100 or so, and then I got to episode like 600, roughly, where it's the Punk Hazard arc with the half fire, half ice like island. And I just kind of got like burnt out. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy One Piece as much after the time skip. I found some of the character designs to be like really hard to like watch, especially some of the females. It's kind of ridiculous. And I don't like what they did to Frankie. Frankie is like way too huge, and like I get that he upgraded himself to be more of a robot, but I loved the old Frankie design so much. He was great. And I don't know. I'll get back into it eventually, but yeah, I got to like 600 or so and got burnt out. I know episode 1000 is coming up soon, which is crazy. Imagine 1,000 episodes of an anime. Insane. Playing any new games? Yeah, today, like I said, I was playing the Halo Infinite. It launched early. I don't know if you call it a beta or early access, but that launched today. I've been playing Battlefield 2042. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm doing that 10-hour free trial. And it's fun, but I don't know if I want to buy it fun. because like first of all, it has some errors. Like it has like moments where lag just spikes, and it's not just for me. It's not just like my internet. Sometimes you get like connection errors when you're trying to do it on a match, and it's just like I don't know. It's a really fun game though. Really fun game. But considering Halo is free, I don't know if I want to pay for another shooter to play alongside of it, but we'll see. Have you ever thought about opening up a PO box? You could use a new shelf for all your manga. LOL. um, well, if I did open a PO box, I don't know how I'd feel if someone sent me a shelf, like a bookshelf. That'd be like a crazy thing to receive, you know. But yeah, I mean, I have thought about it before. I'd feel so weird though, like letting people like send me stuff. It's not like that I wouldn't be appreciative of people sending stuff, but it's just like it's so odd for me. Like I don't know, it's a me thing. But yeah, I have thought about it, and I don't know, I might do it in the future. So I'm watching Scarlet Nexus as well, but the game is better. Yeah, I mean, I haven't I haven't played League of Legends for a while. I have it downloaded on my computer. I'm looking at the launcher right now. But I did really enjoy it. I like the idea of MOBAs. They're a lot of fun with the lanes and whatnot. And yeah. So, what have you guys been up to though? What are you guys playing? What are you watching? Monday Night Football. I do plan on watching that tonight, but that's not for another like 45 minutes. So we can just hang out and talk about whatever. Here's a little deku that I moved to like reach my manga in the back. If it focus, I have autofocus on. But yeah, it's funny. I have a rule with the Funkos, and my rule is to not have duplicates of a character. And for the most part, that's true. I haven't had any duplicates. Abraham Santoyo, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh, are you watching it for the first time, or are you rewatching it? If you're watching it for the first time, I am so envious. That is a top 3 anime all time for me. That is such a good show. Lucky punk if you are watching it for the first time. It's so cool. Battlefield 2042 looks terrible on Series X, the texture bug, and it's out. It's so stupid. I'm playing on the Series S, which is like the less powerful one, and I think it looks really good. On the Series S, I think it's 1440p and 60 frames per second locked. And I've had no issues with it, but currently making cabbage rolls for the first time and just about burnt my house down. No, don't burn your house down. That'd be tragic. Imagine like the obituary, like death by egg roll burns. Or cabbage rolls. Not egg rolls, cabbage rolls. Egg rolls sound good right now, though. One of these days, me and my friends will have to go to get some egg rolls. Are egg rolls considered in the sushi category? I know they're not sushi. Like they don't have like fish in them. I guess you could have fish in them. But when you go get sushi, can't you also buy egg rolls usually? I'm not a big sushi guy, but if I knew that egg rolls were at sushi places, I'd be much more willing to go with friends. I watched the OG one. Oh, you're currently watching the OG one. Is it the first time you're watching it, or have you only watched the OG one? Because I tried watching the first one, and while it's not bad, I like the idea that the Brotherhood actually follows the manga. I haven't read the manga. I have volume 1 and 2 on my shelf over there, funny enough. The hardcover one. I bought it on a whim. I was an impulse purchase. Yeah, I've always wanted to read the original manga, Fullmetal Alchemist. And then when I heard that Brotherhood was the faithful one. I know that the original series, the first few episodes are the same, but One Piece is doing a special event for 1,000 episodes called One Piece 1000 Vlog. Yeah, I mean, to anyone who loves One Piece, I totally get it. Like, there's a charm and appeal to a show where the adventure never ends. And obviously the adventure will end because I've heard that it's nearing the end, but I've also heard that before. Yeah, I like the characters a lot. I like their backstories and I like their personalities, but I don't know. Like again, post time skip, it lost some charm to me. I don't know if it's the fact that like Luffy is just so powerful now, or like the way that the characters change their designs. Maybe it's just a mixture of all of them. But there was a magic to everything pre time skip. That's just me though. I can't speak for everyone. I don't know how popular that opinion is, but this is coming from a casual watcher of the series. So watched. No, I watched the 2003 one, but now I'm watching Brotherhood. I like Brotherhood so far a bit more. Oh, dude, you're watching Brotherhood for the first time? Man, you're gonna enjoy it. That's such a good anime. Jasmine Baus. Oh, you're saying that you saw the old one and now you're watching the Brotherhood one? Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. I think that's the case. Do I have to watch regular Full Metal Alchemist before Brotherhood? No. So to my knowledge, the original series and Brotherhood, they both cover the same first arc from the manga, or roughly around there. And at a certain point, the original series, like the 2003 anime, because at the time the manga was still going on, and they didn't have any more to go off of for the story, so they just kind of went on their own path and made their entire different. It's essentially a different show. Brotherhood came out in 2010, I think, and at that point the manga had just finished, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but that one actually faithfully follows the actual story of the manga. So like you can watch the first one and not be spoiled for the second one. Like Brotherhood is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Be right back. Okay, we'll be waiting for you. The reason I asked is because I tried the original Fullmetal Alchemist. I didn't like it, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean they're two very different. Like they have similarities, but they're also very different. I haven't watched a lot of the first series, but I watched the first like 5 or so episodes. And Brotherhood to me just feels like the superior one. First of all, it's widescreen. I think that helps a lot. The animation is just beautiful. If you listen in dub, the dub cast is phenomenal. Give it a shot if you enjoy occasional dub anime. Not saying that the sub isn't good. The sub is also great, but just kind of an opinion. So they're different villains. It's kind of like a reboot. Yeah, they do have different villains. Like as far as I know, I think Lust and like one other one are the only common between the two. I don't really remember. Again, I didn't finish the first series, but OMG, you're the first person on stream to say my last name right. Baus? Boss? Baus? I think it's... How did I say it? now I'm like second guessing myself. Jasmine Baus. I think it's Baus. Okay, that's good. I might watch Brotherhood then. Can't wait. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's on Netflix. I think everyone, for the most part, has access to Netflix, whether it's your own account or a friend's or something. So yeah. I think there's some theories that are unsolved about Roronoa Zoro's left eye in One Piece. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they ever fully explained what happened to him, right? They implied that he lost it fighting Hawkeye Mihawk, I think. It's been a while. I think that's what was implied, but 100% recommend Brotherhood. It's great. Yep, it is. FY, the first one is very amazing. That's why I'm watching Brotherhood so far. Brotherhood is even better than the OG. Yeah, I mean, are you watching it in, just out of curiosity, are you watching it in dub or sub? Because up there with Cowboy Bebop, I would put the dub for FMAB, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, as like on that tier of just being so good that even haters of dub have to agree that it's good. Y'all, y'all watch. It's amazing. Also, Yu Yu Hakusho. Anyone seen it? Hakusho is definitely on my list. I know that's a classic. And I know that the English voice actor for Kirishima is known for a role in that. I think as the main guy, I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely. That's where he's like a detective, right? Like he's like a ghost. Like he's either dead and is like a different form, or he's like just a ghost detective hunter thing, which is cool. Which is really cool. Definitely want to check that out. I know it's older, so like, but I think the animation, sometimes older animation is even better. Like if you ever watch Berserk, the '97 series, that animation is so good. I wish they'd go back to like cell animation. I know that it's more expensive and takes longer, but there's like a certain look to it that can't be replicated with digital, I think. I'm hyped for the Spider-Man trailer. Yes. Dude. Me and my friend, we talk about this like all the time. We are total geeks when it comes to Spider-Man. And I don't want to talk about the rumors here because I don't like, I'd be kind of rude to people who don't want to like be spoiled about the movie. But like if the rumors are true, man, like this movie is going to be so good. But I mean, I think at this point, most people have heard the rumors. So let's see. I love MHA, but I haven't exactly been loving the recent fight in the manga. I haven't read the recent chapter. Do you recommend I check it out or wait to binge a couple chapters? Jasmine, what was the last chapter you read? Like what number? I'll answer your question based on what you tell me for the number. Because if you're like right in the middle of the fight, my answer is going to be different than like if it like just started. So, have I seen Naruto or Dragon Ball? Naruto, I've watched the entire original Naruto series, and then for Shippuden, I got through the Pain saga. Naruto just fought Pain, where I got to, and then I got burnt out, and that was like 2-3 years ago, and I haven't gone back since. Because I was binging that show a lot. Like, there's a lot of episodes in Shippuden. It's kind of like, it's not as long as One Piece, but I think Shippuden has like, man, what is it? Like 500 episodes, I think. I think I got like 200 plus in. So, but yeah, it was, Naruto's really good. I do kind of miss how, like originally Naruto was, like the mystique of being a ninja was so different back then. And like in Shippuden, they basically drop needing to do hand signs. Like they used to be so cool with the different hand sign stuff they did. And then it just kind of like, they got away from that and it became essentially Dragon Ball light in terms of the fights. Speaking of Dragon Ball, no, I have not really watched Dragon Ball. I've seen bits and pieces. I've seen the famous fights and stuff where he fights Frieza and like Cell and stuff. I'm just not really into that type of, like, I understand it's that Dragon Ball set the standard for a lot of things, but like, I don't know. I don't like how long the fights take. Visually, the fights all seem kind of the same to me. So, I don't know. Yo, hey, Bryce Winston, how's it going? Anyone watching The Batman next year? Is that the reboot? The live action, like the movie? Who's the new Batman again? I forget who it is. The old Batman was great. I understand he wanted to retire though. He did 3 great movies and then, yeah, called it quits. Have you heard that Naruto Shippuden is making a crossover in Fortnite? I have. It's big news because that's the first, I think that's the first anime to ever have a crossover in Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite, but if they'd had a crossover with like My Hero, and depending on the character that they did the crossover skins with, I would jump on just to buy it, so I didn't miss out on it. I know I'm stupid, but I mean, look at my shelf. I got All Might and Fat Gum and all this other crap, you know. These are just the Funkos you see. I haven't counted, but I have a lot, dude. I have some of the rare ones too. This was like a con exclusive. This one's really expensive these days. I paid a lot for it back when I got it, but You all know Dobby. He's a famous one. This goes for a lot these days. More if you like have it sealed and packaged, but I display mine out in the open. So yeah, I'm not adverse to spending money like an idiot on My Hero stuff. So let's see. Oh, it's launching tomorrow. Wow, cool. I'm more of an Apex player. If anyone, and for anyone who plays the battle royale games, I think Apex fits way more for my play style. I will say though, Fortnite. I love the art style. I love the colorful, cartoony aesthetic. I think it's wonderful. It feels like Pixar. If Pixar made a battle royale game, that's what I would kind of imagine it be like. My issue with Fortnite is the building. I don't like how you have to be good with the spamming of building to be good in fights. And that's a mechanic that I don't want to take time to learn. I understand it probably wouldn't be that hard to learn, but I'm just like, I'm not about it. I'm not going to spend time to like get good with that. I'd rather just play Apex where I know where my skills lie with shooting and maneuverability and stuff. Totally, Batman gonna be great. Yeah, I like Batman. I don't know if I love Batman as much as the next guy in terms of like just him being a hero. But I do like Batman. I really did enjoy the movies. So I need to add MHA to Fortnite. Yeah, I was just saying if they added like I don't know if I love Deku, but I don't know if I guess Deku would be cool. The issue is with Naruto, you can see how, because the character designs in Naruto are already pretty standardized. Like they look like normal people for the most part. MHA, they come in such various sizes. Like you can't put an All Might skin on like Jonesy, like that frame, because All Might's huge, right? So I don't know how they would do that. And Deku, like he's got the big anime head and the big anime eyes. They could probably do it, but I question how well it would look. Like because he'd be like taller and like lankier in Fortnite, because just that they'd have to like put it on the normal models. That's where I would be like, I don't know, that could be kind of weird, but yeah. Just the latest chapter, I think 333. So yeah, I'm in the middle of the fight. Okay, so if you've read 333, then it's just the fight's almost over, I think, at this point. But Robert Pattinson, that's the new guy. Hold on, let me look up Robert Pattinson. This is the new Batman? Wait, no, this is not the new Batman. This is the guy. Is this the guy from Twilight? No, he is. He is the Batman. Well, I'll be. Well, according to this, wait, hold on. No, don't autocorrect to this. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Interesting. All right. Interesting choice. I'm sure he'll be good. He's a talented actor, but like, that's why you like MHA. You like colorful things. I like MHA for a lot of reasons, but yes, the colorfulness and the expressiveness is definitely one of the reasons. I think Horikoshi, he's great at a lot of things, but the way he draws faces, eyes, like it's unrivaled to me, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Especially heteromorphs. Yeah, like a shoji. Can you imagine shoji with like, not that they would ever use shoji as a skin, not popular enough. Like my guess for Naruto is they're gonna have Naruto and Sasuke, or Naruto and Sakura, or Naruto and Hinata. Because they do like a boy and a girl skin from what I've seen for Fortnite crossovers. Naruto's are for sure given, and they usually only do 2 skins. So, am I a fan of Sword Art Online anime? No, I'm not. I've tried. I don't like it. I don't. That anime art style, I don't like that anime art style. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that, like, it doesn't gel with me. It's very that streamlined, normalized anime look. And it just doesn't excite me to, like, see it, you know? I'm sure the characters could be great and the story could be great and stuff, but I don't know. Uraraka carrying an assault rifle, yeah. Probably next chapter. Yeah. If I had to guess the current fight in MHA, the manga, I think the current confrontation will be done within the next 2 chapters. I think the most, like, the actual, like, I don't see it lasting too much longer, but. By the way, welcome, Carl. How's it going? Elijah Dubois, welcome. Thanks for joining. How you doing? Xylent Hunter. Look at all these new people coming in. Hi, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I started reading the manga after season 4. Best decision of my life. I started watching after season 2. And the reason I did was at the time I had reacted to season 1 and season 2 of My Hero. And, you know, you get comments in the comment section. And the last thing I would want is for someone to spoil something for me, because I love reading the comments. And then, so I was like, okay, I'll catch up. So when I reacted to season 3, that was the first time I knew what was going to happen, but I was still just excited to, like, watch it and react to it and stuff. Like, it's a whole different experience. And then chapter 257 was where I started my chapter reactions, and little did I know that was, like, the perfect spot to start doing reactions to the manga. And now it's, like, my favorite thing to react to on my channel. So let's see. Robert Pattinson has gone wolf to bed. Yeah, was he a wolf in those movies? I think I watched, like, one of them, like, maybe the first one. It was, like, back when it came out. Shit, when did the first Twilight movie come out? I think it was when I was in middle school. Twilight first. 2008. Yeah, I was in middle school. So I'm sure I was dumb and I was like, I don't care if this is a chick flick. Because let's be honest, the Twilight movies are known for being chick, like, not a chick flick, but, like, girls had crushes on all the guys in that. And for any guy who had a crush on the main girl, I'm sorry, she's an idiot. She annoyed the crap out of me. I remember God, it's like, pick a guy, like, pick one, pick the vampire, pick the wolf. Don't do this. Oh, should I go with this guy or should I go with this other guy? They're both ripped and hot. I don't know what to do. Just, like, they made her so dumb. I don't know. Naruto, Sasuke, you traitor. I'm gonna shotgun your ass. Mighty, I'm back. WSP. What does WSP mean? Can someone tell me what WSP means? I'm actually not sure. Welcome back, Rayon. Edward is the vampire. Taylor Lautner is the werewolf. Oh, I know Taylor Lautner's been doing some stuff. Hold on. He's been active. Taylor, I think I saw him recently in something. Wasn't he Taylor Lautner movies. Let me see what movie he was in. He was in a recent movie. Or was it a show? He was in something recently. Let me see. He's only 5'9". I thought he was taller than that. Let's see. Where did I see him recently? I don't know why I'm looking this up, but I'm curious now. I wish it just straight up said recent movies. Can I, like, it's showing a random order of the movies. Recent movies. I don't know. He was in something recently, like, I just can't remember what. What's up? Oh, that's what WSP means. Okay. I remember when Twilight Breaking Dawn came out and the whole theater got mad at the ending. Is that the final movie? Was it a trilogy? Was there like a 1, 2, and 3 to the movies? People tell me the novels are way better. That's usually the case because if you think about it, they only make movies if the books are good and highly acclaimed or they've sold well, you know? And the movie will either do one of two things. It'll be a great adaptation of the great source, making it on par with the source, or it'll fall flat because it doesn't capture what the books did well. Because rarely, I can't think of anything that would really exceed the source material. Some rare examples, people could argue that the Game of Thrones show might have surpassed not the manga, the books. But I think that's a whole different debate though, because it's like that's a rare situation where the show had this massive budget, and again, it was a product people already liked. But I haven't read the books, so I can't really talk about that. But the ending of the show is awful. That's a whole different discussion. But random question: what anime are you watching from this season? The World's Finest Assassin gets reincarnated has been my favorite watch recently. Definitely a good watch if you have time for it. Nick and Stealth, that's actually on my list. I've wanted to watch that for a while. My work started up again recently, so I've been kind of busy. And I'm trying to like balance out how I want to upload like YouTube videos to like not upload, but like record them. Because, well, for one, my job right now, my schedule each week is like kind of all over the place right now. It'll stabilize probably in the next week or so. And at that point, I can be like, okay, I'll record in the morning and edit. And then when I get back home from work, I can upload. Or I could be like, I'll record at night and edit and then upload in the morning. Like once I get that situated, it's gonna be a lot easier. The videos that I have done, I have the 2 next episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen recorded. I guess I'll talk about that now. I put them both scheduled to upload and I like fall asleep and I woke up and they didn't go up and like, what was this? They were blocked for copyright for one, because I forgot to edit out the show audio because I capture the show visually and it captures the audio too. And I usually just mute the audio. And the whole thing with that is, so obviously I take those down or whatever, and then I edit them again and I put them back up, and for some reason YouTube thinks it's the same video. I don't like, normally YouTube does a good job of detecting if it's actually the same video because it'll see, oh, it's the same file. You can't upload the same video twice. But it for some reason thought those videos still had the same issue with the copyright thing. And I think it's just a complete error. And I sent a request into customer support, or not customer support, but like technical support. And they said they're looking into it and they'll get it fixed. So whenever that gets done, boom, I'll have 2 more episodes to go up. It could be, they could fix it at midnight tonight. They could fix it early tomorrow. I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be long. They usually get back to you pretty quick. I'd imagine it'll be in the next couple days. And the same issue happened. Here's the thing that was weird. Same issue happened with Metroid. I have 2 Metroid videos ready to go. And it wasn't that they were like had a music issue, but it said copyright and then it didn't specify like what was wrong with it. So I imagine it's just it's under the same glitch that happened with my other thing. Like it's just something's considering those all the same video. But whenever they get it fixed is whenever those will get up. Hopefully it's in the next 24 to 48 hours. I couldn't tell you exactly, but they are looking into it. But I guess I should explain that. So, am I a fan of Demon Slayer? I do like Demon Slayer. I thought the movie was really good. I'm not as big of a fan as a lot of people are on Demon Slayer. I think it's a little bit overrated, like slightly overrated. Because I've heard people say, "Oh, it's the best anime ever," and I'm just like, "No, it's just an enjoyable story. It's got good animation, good characters. Nothing blows me away. It's just like a fun thing to watch. Like, it's a completely solid anime. I'd give it like an 8. Like, it's fun. It's good, but that's kind of like nothing about it really feels like groundbreaking to me or anything. It's a shonen. Again, great animation, good characters and stuff, but I do like Demon Slayer, to answer the question. Let's see. I am here. I am here, says Apple Jesus. Welcome. Breaking Dawn was the finale, but it was split into 2 parts, which was stupid. Okay, so they did the same thing as Harry Potter then. I wonder if that came out around the same time. I wonder if that was why it was a trend. Harry Potter, they split the last book into 2 parts, which I kind of understand because it's the biggest book, but it really made the first part really freaking boring because most of the fighting in that last book is the second half. So it really made that first part suffer. That was probably one of the worst movies because it was just like them walking around adventuring, trying to find the Horcruxes. And it was like really, I don't know. That was, that was kind of lame. Shadow King Requiem. Hello, hello. How are you doing, Mighty? You watching Arcane or anything else recently? Good luck with your job as well. Well, thank you, Shadow. Arcane is on my list for sure. And as for what I'm watching recently, just my Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, I'm watching Big Mouth on Netflix. I'm really enjoying Big Mouth. When it came out at first, I watched the first episode or so, and I was like, this is really gross. Like, the art style is gross. The subject matter is gross. But then I had friends who were like, no, you gotta get back into it. You gotta try it again. So I was like, okay, fine. Give it a second shot, and I'm on season 3 right now at Big Mouth, and it's hilarious. There's a lot of funny writing. I think season 3 is my least favorite so far. Season 1 and 2 were excellent. Season 3 has just kind of been okay. But season 5 just came out recently, so I'm trying to catch up and watch that. So, Nathan Harris, any plans of starting One Piece? I've already watched 600 something episodes of One Piece, and then I got burnt out, and I just didn't like the show as much post time skip, but I'll get back into it eventually. Remember when One Punch Man's anime was just as good as his manga? Yeah, the One Punch Man season 1 anime is legendary. It's like arguably the best animation ever for an anime. It was, but the perfect storm of creators / animators that collabed on that. I don't know if that'll ever happen again. Really crazy. Let's see. Have I seen the Spider-Man DLC trailer for Marvel's Avengers game? Yeah, I've seen it. I think that game's kind of, in my opinion, kind of dog shit. I don't think it's that good of a game. I never bought it, but I played a little bit of it, and I'm just like, this feels like Destiny, but kind of worse. It feels really boring, but maybe that's just me. Sorry to anyone out there who actually likes it, but let's see. I'm back. Just burnt my hand. Sorry. Do not try and hold hot cabbage. I've never actually tried to hold hot cabbage, but now I know for the future. The thing that carries Demon Slayer is the animation. I wouldn't say it carries it. Like, it stands well on its own as like having good characters, and the story is like interesting, like the way they have the villains structured, and so I wouldn't say the animation carries it. It's probably the highlight, but I think it's because it's the first anime I can think of that seamlessly incorporates 3D environments with the 2D people. And when I say seamlessly, I don't mean just looking good, but like it feels like they belong together, like the 2D segments and the 3D. It's really impressive. That's probably why it has been lauded so much as it has. Hopefully your hand heals. Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. I've had hand injuries of my own. For anyone who remembers, I don't know if anyone here actually would. Back in 2017, I had MRSA infection in my hand. Let's see if it focuses. It might be too bright, but like, see that scar across there? And there's also, it goes down here as well. I had a MRSA infection that I got from my college football locker room. And I got a cut on my hand and it got infected. And then I was in the hospital for a week. I had 3 surgeries. And it was like the infection itself was like the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. It was I have a high pain tolerance. I honestly do. But like this hurt so bad I couldn't sleep at night. And it just when they said you need to get surgery, I'm like, I didn't even like bother me. Like normally surgery is a scary thing to people, but I was like, whatever you got to do, man, because this hurts. It was like swelling up and like, oh man. And then I had to do rehab just to move my like hand again because like I could have lost my finger or possibly my hand. It's actually crazy, but we had a really good doctor who was like one of the few people in the country who really specialized in this, and he was about to like leave for vacation, so it was like really crazy that we actually got his help. And it's funny, it's crazy actually. The doctor who worked on my hand, who did like the hand surgery and stuff, my parents, well, my mom specifically, she does like a dog sitting service, where she'll occasionally watch people's dogs over the weekend and stuff. And their dog or his dog was one of the dogs that she often took care of. It's like, what a small world. Like that's I don't know. That's just crazy. Michael Andrew, you're welcome. Would I do a reaction to Demon Slayer? Messi, no, because I've already seen season 1 and I don't love the show enough to where I would just start doing reactions to season 2. That's the show I'd probably just watch casually. But say my username. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will. I don't take requests to say usernames. If you just said hi, I would have read it then. But I'll think about it. Garo at least had highlights in season 2. Yeah, I mean season 2 was okay. It's, in comparison to season 1, it was bad, but like on its own, it was fine. Brooke, no, I would never do reaction to One Piece. Too many episodes, and I've already seen 600 plus episodes, so it'd be weird to just jump in to do it like randomly. Who's stronger, One Punch Man or Goku? Honestly, I would say Saitama. That's One Punch Man. His name's Saitama. I think Saitama would be Goku. The reason is because as strong as Goku is, literally Saitama has never lost a fight, first of all. And not only has he never lost a fight, but he never, even in the toughest opponents he fights, he doesn't even look like he breaks a sweat. It's almost like he's like immune to any damage that he can take. It's weird. It's wild. Have I seen JoJo? No, I have not seen JoJo. That art style for JoJo just looks really bizarre to me. It'd probably take a lot for me to like get past that. Serious question, how big is your Funko Pop collection? Let's see. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I'm going to go off camera here for a second while I count the rest. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have about 30, I think. Oh, I have some on my shelf over there, but they're not My Hero ones. So for My Hero ones, I have about 30. With a few more ordered. I have Aerie on order. I have who else did they had a Mirio one that I wanted that they finally came out with a good Mirio costume one. I have him on order. And a couple others. But over on that shelf, I have about 5 that aren't My Hero ones, but they're characters I really like. I have two Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. One I got my own, the other one was a gift, so I didn't intend to have 2, but I have 2. I have the Cabbage guy from Avatar, that was a gift as well. My cabbages, you know that guy. I have a Steve Irwin Funko Pop because Steve Irwin was like my childhood, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You know, that was like our parents' generations, like good-natured guy on TV. Steve Irwin was mine. I absolutely loved Crocodile Hunter as a kid. I'll go grab it. I'll be right back. 1 second. I gotta dust these. They're actually a lot of dust on these. I need to dust my entire shelf. I think about it. All right, Steve, you're up first. Let's get this dust off you. All right, so there's Steve holding a little turtle. Steve Irwin. Love Steve Irwin. He was, I don't know. I just, there's some people in this world that are just so pure and so full of love. And he was one of those people. He really cared truly about the environment, and I don't know. And then we have the My Cabbage guy, and his cart is over there too. It'll focus on him. Come on. My cabbages. Sorry, so there's like a light right next to the camera that's meant for me, but it's like blurring out these pops. And then we have Aqua. This is the normal Aqua. There's also the darkness, like controlled Aqua on my shelf over there. I just grabbed one of them. Aqua. Aqua is like probably my favorite Keyblade wielder, next to Riku. I think those are my two favorite, Riku and Aqua, for sure. And then, yeah, I also have Woody on RC, which was that my first Funko Pop ever? No, that's the first one I ever bought personally. My first Funko Pop, I think, was Mr. Aizawa, and that was a gift from a friend. But, is my thing delayed? I mean, it's not I mean, it is a slight, it's like a 5-second delay, but I'm like, your comment isn't the most recent one. Like, Carl's is the most recent one for me right now. But, waiting for season 2 to be dubbed of Demon Slayer. Yeah, the dub is really good for that show as well, by the way. I love how Aaron Yeager's dub voice actor is, what's his name? The pig guy, the boar man. He's my favorite too of the show. I forgot his name, but I love how he's the dub for him. It works unbelievably well. I really need to nail that one fight. They really need to nail that one fight when they do season 3. Season 3 of One Punch Man. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. I've read the manga, but I don't really remember what would be in season 3. But he can do 1 trillion sit-ups in 3 seconds. Okay, I don't know if he can do 1 trillion in 3 seconds. That's impossible. But oh, Inosuke. Yeah. That is his name. I'm gonna put these back real quick so they don't clutter my desk. I'll be right back. I'm going to show off one more Funko Pop. I'm going to show off one more. This is the first one I bought on my own. And it was a super impulse buy. I don't know what encouraged me to buy this. Maybe it's because of the fact I freaking love this movie. This is my ultimate childhood movie. And it's Woody on RC. I just love this pop so much. It has so much detail and it's so cool. I don't know. Like, I'm a sucker for Toy Story, okay? So I did want to have that. That was like the first one I bought. But JoJo's very good anime. I recommend it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's good. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So, yeah. But so yeah, what have you guys been up to? What are you guys doing right now on this Monday night? I'll chat for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to sign off to go watch some Monday Night Football with family. What do you think MHA Season 6 will cover? I think it'll only cover the war arc, ending with the final. Honestly, I guess that'll be a fun final discussion. So if you don't want the manga for MHA to be spoiled, if you don't read the manga, I would recommend signing off now because I'm going to talk a little bit about it. So It's hard to say. In prior seasons, I've been pretty accurate with my predictions on where I think things will end and stuff. But the thing is, the war has so much fighting that I don't know how they're going to pace it out. And it all comes down to like, is this season going to have a high budget? Are they going to have another movie that interferes with like production? And because there's a huge debate whether the movies impact the anime. I think that there's some correlation. I don't think the teams are the same, but I think that there's a certain budget allotted to My Hero as a franchise, and I think that it's shifted between them. Um, let's assume there's no movie this next year, which I honestly don't think there will be, despite the fact that this movie's doing really well, the newest one. Assuming that there's no movie, and the fact that people, what I hope happens, I hope the season 6 doesn't air until next fall, which seems to be honestly kind of likely, which gives them plenty of time to animate it and stuff. I think we're going to be set up to have a really well animated season. And with that being said, I think the first half, or a little bit more than the first half, will be the war, because I think the war is 56 chapters. I think it's somewhere around there. Yeah, like, but the thing about fights is, whenever you have a fight in a manga, like a fight could be 4 chapters in a manga, but in the anime, because it's fluid and it doesn't stop to like explain each moment of the fight, it tends to fly by quicker. So a 4-chapter fight in the manga could be like half an episode in an anime, like depending on the fight, obviously, and what happens. But that's the general idea. Is like it goes by faster in the anime. So you'd think that they would cover the war in less time than you'd think, considering how many fights there are, because there's a lot. So I don't know. Like, I'd have to like really research this and take notes and make an official prediction video. But obviously, they'll cover the entire war in this season. There's no way they won't. And then where it ends is tricky, because it could honestly end. Man, I'm trying to think where would be a good ending spot. Maybe Class 1A, when they finally bring Deku back. I could see that being the ending, like Uraraka's speech. I think if they ended it on Uraraka's speech on top of the UA building, that would be a really good spot. So early prediction is right there. I think emotionally that would work really well. And Carl's very focused on the Mirko fight. Hey, I don't blame you. Worst anime I've watched? Hard to say, because if the anime wasn't good, I don't keep watching it. But part 1 would be the war. Part 2 would be Rogue Deku. Part 3 are the current chapter. That's too much. I don't think we're gonna get Star versus Shigaraki in season 6. I could be wrong. Maybe that's where they end it, but I don't think we get it in season 6. I think there's already plenty to have for season 6, because the majority of it will be the war, obviously, and then you have like Deku versus Nagant / like Rogue Deku, and then like I think ending with Class 1A's effort to get Deku back. I think that would be a really good way to end it off, but maybe I'm wrong on that. People see Drew Drop. That's the thing. That's the huge debate. Is people are like, there should be no movies so they can focus on the anime. They've said that for the past like 2 seasons now, and they've always had a movie. But I think this is I've never predicted that there wouldn't be a movie. I think this is the first time I'm legitimately thinking there won't be a movie. I think it's the right call to do. I just think they got to focus on the season. I actually did the math. If season 6 follows the same chapters covered as season 5, then we'll reach end with Deku getting rescued. I'm not sure if it would be happy or sad about this. Nick and Stealth, that's my prediction as well. I haven't done my own calculations and research, but I just feel like with the first half slash 2/3 being the war, being this high energy, exhausting, like hype stuff, and then you have the kind of like depressing Deku like rogue mode ending on a somewhat higher note with like them saving him and the speech and stuff. I just feel like that would be really fitting. Like, I don't know. To me, that would be the best way to end it. Carl, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'd be shocked if Star vs. Shigaraki was in this. Like, on one hand, obviously we haven't seen the end of that fight yet, so we don't know. Like the what that's gonna mean for the future of the series based on the end of this fight. But I could see that being a situation where they want to end it on like a cliffhanger hype moment, and that would definitely be one. But it'd feel really like I think you got to end season 6 by teasing her coming in, like, oh, America's on the way, then like end it. That'd be a cool cliffhanger. That'd be cool. I don't think we'll see the fight though. It'd be really weird if we got Nagant fight and Star fight in the last third of this season. That'd be really weird, considering the similarities between them. Maybe I'm wrong. And when I say similarities, I mean like insert powerful, awesome lady and like character, have them fight, and then like get taken out. Just like that. Like, the episode wise, they would only be like 4 episodes apart, really. That those would both happen. That'd be really, I don't know. Have I watched Hentia? I don't know what Hentia is. I won't complain though if we get a 4th movie. I'd complain. I enjoy the movies, but please focus on the anime. The anime needs to return to its season 1 form. Bro, the last episode of season 6 should be the panel of Deku standing over the city. No. Jin 1, there's no way. That's a great shot, and it's definitely going to be in this season. But that would imply that the war would take up the entire season, and that's not going to happen. That'll either be the midway point of the season or just past it, like the 2/3 mark, because that'll signify the start of Rogue Deku arc. And yeah, that's what most people. I think most people can agree Rogue Deku arc will be in this season. It's actually almost positive going to be in this season. So let's be honest though, a movie set during season 6's timeline would be pretty lit. It's a small time skip where Deku is by himself, which would be a cool area to explore. I don't know if it would be about. Make an All Might movie. I've been saying this forever. Like, you have all the stuff you can do with All Might. Just like make a movie, man. That way you can like, I don't know. Just like, he's such an interesting character. And I know we know like the tentpole points of his career, but there's so much to learn about him. Like, how did he meet Nana being quirkless? What did he do to like get her attention? Like, the fight between All Might and All For One, the first fight, the fight that gave him his gruesome injury, the fight that presumably almost killed All For One, that made him go underground for like years, and they thought he was dead. Like, and then end it with him meeting Deku. That'd be so cool, man. I don't know. War arc is the longest arc. It beats Overhaul arc by, I think, 8 chapters. I think. It was either like 8 or 10 chapters, somewhere around there. The War arc is too action-packed. It could be a 15 to 16 episode portion, maybe. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the War will take, at bare minimum, half the season. So that's 12 to 13 episodes. But I think it'll be more like 2/3. So it'll be like 15, 16, like you were saying. I want Vigilantes animated. Yep, I do too. Assuming that the manga ends within the next 20 chapters, which is probably going to happen, you could do Vigilantes in probably 2 seasons if the seasons were both 25 episodes, or you could do 3 seasons if you had the first season be like that 13 episode type of thing, like they've done with like other shows. Like My Hero. My Hero, the first season was 13. You do that for Vigilantes, then you have the seasons 2 and 3 would be 25 episodes. That would cover the entire manga. So it could either be two full length seasons or 3 seasons with one of them being shorter, and I think that'd be perfect. So yeah, all right. That's enough for me today. I'll do these casual streams more often because they're actually kind of fun, and I'm glad. Thank you for everyone for joining. I wanted to do this stream to kind of make up for the fact that my videos have been delayed, and I feel bad about that. So thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to everyone who's watching this maybe after it goes up, because I know some people watch it when it gets posted on its own afterward if you missed it. That Knuckle Duster fight could be just as good as All Might versus All For One, honestly. Yeah, dude, Knuckle Duster, man, I need to make a video saying my top 10 characters, including Vigilantes, like where I would put Vigilantes characters with the main series, because I would definitely Knuckle Duster, he might be top 3. I don't know. He's like borderline top 3 all time. So Artie, sorry about that, but you can catch up on everything that you missed and when it gets posted. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, and until next time, it's been MightyGazelle. Hoping you all have a mighty day or mighty night, whichever one.